Hi, everyone. How are you? How is everyone doing tonight? Hi, Miss Can't Be Wrong, Grant, Yankees for Life, Mob Rats 1, Grant, Joe Delamura, Nick Fazzini, Mickey Griggs, Krumel. How are you, Krumel? Mobland, hello. So, what's going on? Hi, Common Sense. If you want to come on, let me know. Hi, Dell. Oh, well, good evening from London. Hi. um, Hi, Scotch. Hi. Okay. Merry Christmas to you too, Mickey. Okay. Let me see who else I got here. Hi, Carol. How are you, Carol? Just give me 1 minute, okay? Hold on 1 second. Just give me Oops. 1 minute. I shouldn't have done that. Hold on. I wanted to just see something. Here we go. Okay, I got it. Okay. I'm sorry. I just wanted to see something. Hi, Edward. Hi, Big Lou. Hi, Edna. Hi, Symphony and Easy. Hi, Jen Jen. Happy holidays to you and yours too. Okay. Hi, Cousin Paulie, Emmanuel, Silvio, Stu Hunter. Carol, I said hello to you, right? Okay. Okay. So I was quarantining because I came in contact. I was under quarantine because I came in contact, hi Bill, with someone who has COVID. And now I have COVID. I tested positive, but I'm feeling okay so far. I mean, last night I didn't feel good. I went to sleep early. I slept so many hours, but now today I feel a little better. Hi, MRE. Who else? Okay. Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I'll be fine. I'm taking lots and lots of vitamins and airborne and all that stuff. I'll be fine. I feel fine today. I feel better than I did last night. And then I have a prescription, if anything, of hydroxychloroquine. So yeah, just have to write it out. I won't take anything except for the vitamins until like if I feel that it starts getting like bad, then I'll worry about taking the other stuff. But so far right now, I'm okay. Hi, Certified Wrestling Podcast. So this can't be wrong. Okay. Okay. So COVID spreading rapid in there, like 100 NBA and NFL players out. COVID. Oops, hold on 1 minute. Sorry, my dogs are barking. Chanel. She thinks there's someone at the door. Hi everyone. I'm sorry that she's barking. She thinks someone is at the door. Oh, I think someone is at the door. Hold on. I'm sorry everyone. There was someone at the door. Oh, my neighbor thought that stop it, Chanel. There was a package and my neighbor brought it. Thank you. No, I'm not vaccinated because as my doctor said, they put warning label Chanel. All right, that's enough. They put warning labels on medication for me. I am the reason why they do that because anything I put into my body somehow uh makes me break out and have all kinds of symptoms. So I don't like taking medications or getting the shot or any of that stuff. But Chanel, don't do it again, Chanel. I like zinc, vitamin D, fish oil. Yeah. Mm. Gravano saying how he kept away from your family as they all dealt drugs in his new podcast, yet he got 20 years. Yeah, he's just full of crap. You know what? They never got my father on anything like that, so I don't want to hear his crap. Whatever. He's the one who dealt drugs. I agree, Miss Can't Be Wrong. Okay. Okay. Oh, hi. Well, I thought that was Raimondi, but I guess somebody changed their name. Hello, Big Lou, cousin Paulie. Okay. Hi, Michael Caputo. How are you? Okay. Hi, Wise Guy TV. How are you? Yeah, I eat. You know what? I eat a lot of chicken soup. I make the chicken soup with bone broth and all of that, and that's what I've been eating. So we'll see what happens, but I think it'll be fine. And if anything, I mean, I'll take the hydroxychloroquine, but right now I don't need it. Uh, Angel, they took down his Facebook and Instagram. Yeah, I heard, but I also heard they put it back up. I really have zero interest in him. Zero. You know, I can't fight him. I can fight things that I know about. I can't fight him. I don't know enough about him or whatever went on. But I do know one thing. My father was not throwing him or anybody else under a bus. And that's the God's honest truth. Okay. There's chicken soup, sleep, and weed. I don't smoke weed. But I did get lots of sleep last night. A lot of sleep. Hi, Unwanted. Hi, another fat bald Italian. Let's see. Okay. So I wanted to tell everyone something that a lot of you don't know. First, I'm going to get to. Oh my God. Hold on. All right. First, I want to get to the highlights of my week. Okay. Here is one. Gotti by Burna, the album Gotti by rap star Burna hit number 3 on the billboards. And he also tweeted me and followed me on Twitter. So that was a big thing for me. I was very excited about that. And also my niece Gianna Gotti, my brother John's daughter, was in the, what's it called? Hold on. The Brooklyn Daily Eagle for, let's see, Brooklyn College. Gianna Gotti was named Kuniak Player of the Week for the second time this season, Monday, after averaging 17 points, 5 steals, 4.5 assists, and 4 rebounds per contest in 2 games last week. The junior guard helped the Bulldogs 6-2 pull out a road win at Fordham last Wednesday with 15 points, 6 assists, 8 steals, and no turnovers. In Sunday's tough loss to 21st ranked NYU, Gotti, an Oyster Bay native, piled up a game high 21 points with 6 boards. Among all Division III players, Gotti ranks 6th in the nation in steals per game with 4.6 and is 11th in assists in per contest at 5.6. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? I was so proud of her. We're always proud of her. So I wanted to say that. That's for my niece, Gianna. And I also had a correction. Is Common Sense still here? I also had a correction. The FBI agent that I was talking about with A-Light from the early 90s, 91, 90, was Randazzo, not Gentile. It was FBI agent Randazzo. Okay. Now, okay. I want to tell everybody something. Okay. Yes, Common Sense. Jason Randazzo. Exactly. I made the mistake. I said it was Gentile. It was Jason Randazzo. That's who he was friends with. That's who Tony Pep came back and said that A-Light was friends with an FBI agent. An FBI agent. I never said it Gentile. I told Tom. No, it's not you. I said it, not you. I told Tom I didn't remember. Yes, you did, but I'm the one who said it was Gentile. It wasn't Gentile. It was Randazzo. So you could go check all that out on johnalightfacts.com. Okay. Chanel, you're being very annoying. Okay. Now, tonight, Mob Talk Radio is having a special from 8 to 9:30. And I'm going to be on there. Kane Shades will be on there. I think Mob Rats Exposed will be on. I think a few people will be on. So, what is this? Miss Angel, was that your niece or granddaughter in that article? She sounds like a superstar. That's my niece. That is my brother John's daughter, Gianna. Okay. I'm trying to keep up with the comments. Naturally, I have no idea where Chris Casperosa is. I think I'm just going to do this by myself from now on. I'm so happy he's such a chill one. They lined up the puppies, got down, and chose that one. I don't know what they're saying. Okay. Okay, so let me tell, I know Scott Rosenblatt. I know Scott Rosenblatt in St. Louis, lawyer with John Gotti Sr. while he was in Marion. He says everything Sammy talks about now, 70% is a lie. Yeah, exactly. Everything. Well, we'll see soon. That's all I could say. We'll see soon. I don't know about the Sammy and my father stuff, but other people do, and we'll see soon. A-Light stuff I know about because like I said, I sat through 5 trials, four racketeering trials, so I know. Um, okay, so anyway, Jeff is having a special tonight. Jeff does not know that I'm doing this right now. Jeff from Mob Talk Radio, okay? He doesn't know that I'm doing this right now. I watched the fighting, the threats in the chats. I mean, all of it is so ridiculous. I can't believe that these are men in their 40s, 50s, and 60s in these chats fighting and threatening people. What is this? I don't know what this is. Oh, how do I show this? There's a super chat. I didn't even know I had super chat. Oh, here it is. Well, thank you, D. Allen Brock. I didn't even know that super chats are on here. Thank you very much. I'm like, what is that? Oh, goodness. Hi, John Wolf. Okay, so anyway, I see all the fighting that goes on. I see people that are making threats. I see people that are complaining that people are calling cops. Well, you know what? If you didn't make the threats, people wouldn't be calling the cops. So don't make the threats and people won't call cops. But I mean, a little, you know what? It's like a little ridiculous. These men are 40, 50 years old already. I mean, give me a break with the threats. Meet me here, meet me there. Whatever. Okay. So now I want to tell you a little story about Jeff Canossi and how I know Jeff Canossi, okay? Years ago, like 2015, 2016, I think it was 15, Jeff Canossi was worse than all of you podcasters put together, okay? The vicious ones. He was worse than all of you. He believed, he was friends with A-Light because he believed the whole A-Light hype, like so many others did in 2015. He believed it. Hook, line, and sinker, he was there. Okay? And then one day, he started, then all of a sudden, what happened? Chris Casperosa came out with the JohnAlightFacts.com website. And Jeff started reading it, and like everybody else, started to change his mind about it. But Jeff was in, I think it was Atlantic City, all right? He was with A-Light, and that's where that famous picture that everybody likes to throw around of A-Light with Jeff in the pool, that's when that was from. Okay, so what happened was, hi Nitro, hi Gianni, hi Frankie. So what happened is that day that picture was taken, I got Facebook private messages, and it said Jeff Canossi. It said it was from Jeff. And looking at I couldn't believe what was coming out. I could not believe that Jeff would ever send those kind of things to me, ever, because once again, it was in degenerate nature. So there was a part of me that kept saying, this can't be Jeff. This can't be Jeff. And sure enough, it wasn't Jeff. It wasn't Jeff. It was Eli. Eli's phone fell in the pool. And he confirmed that also on social media, that his phone did fall in the pool. He asked Jeff to borrow his phone. Eli started messaging me, disgusting things as usual, but under Jeff's name. Okay. And the thing with Eli is, Eli, for the past, what is that, since 2015, right, has spelled the same word wrong. I know you all heard me say this many times. He keeps spelling the same word wrong. And that's when I knew this is not Jeff. This is Eli. Okay. So now what happened was, when Jeff saw that, Jeff and Eli had some kind of an argument, and Jeff took off. And that was the last time that Jeff and Eli hung out together. So everybody who wants to keep saying that Jeff lived with Eli for a year in Ohio, that's not true. Jeff lived with Eli for a month, that's not true. Jeff and Eli had a friendship. Jeff believed all the high chatting with Stacks. Jeff believed all the back in 2015, most people did. But then he started figuring out, especially when he saw the JohnEliFacts.com website, that this wasn't true. That the MRE, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, don't do that. I don't even know how this got on. I think this is so funny, but thank you. I think this is so funny. MRE, please don't do this. I feel terrible that I can't send you anything because they'll think you work for me, but I'm going to. So anyway, that's what I wanted to say about Jeff. Stop saying things about Jeff that he lived with Eli, because it's not true. And stop saying that he called the cops. If you didn't threaten people, then people don't have to call the cops. I don't know if Jeff was going to call the cops or he wasn't, because I wasn't going to say anything. He doesn't even know that I'm doing this right now. He's probably getting ready for his show. So that's it. I wanted to clear that up with Jeff. Because it really is, it's not right. It's not right he gets blamed for a lot of the stuff on here. What else did I want to say? Okay, that's what I wanted to say about stop threatening people. I mean, come on, people. I've never seen anything like this. I mean, and my father was a mob boss, if you want to call him that, whatever you want to call him. And I've never seen stuff like this. I mean, I'm 60 years old. I've never seen crap like this in my life. What else? What else did I want to say? Okay. I'm going to say this. I want to say one thing, okay? And this might not be a popular thing to say, but I just want to get this out there. When I was accused of something, I was accused of doing something that I never did, like calling people's probation, calling people's whatever, calling their parolee, their parole officer, whatever. There were 3 people who defended me. 3, only 3. There were Mob Rats Exposed, Mob Talk Radio, and Fatball Sicilian. Those 3 men defended me because they knew that I didn't do what I was accused of doing. So I just want to get that out there, that that's what they did. And that's why there are some people who don't like what I have to say, but that's the truth. That is the truth. They defended me. They knew that I didn't do it and they defended me. Okay. So I think that's what I wanted to say. I don't know. So let me see what everybody else has to say. If anybody wants to come on, let me know. Only weak minds make threats. Exactly. I mean, stop threatening people. I see it in the chats. I just sit there and shake my head like, you got to be kidding me. You're making threats. Come fight me. Come meet me. Get out of here. I mean, what? Because you say something that somebody else doesn't like, so come meet me. We're going to fight. Now, the truth has been revealed in La Grifta Nostra. It's not Angel who pays Mob Rats Exposed, but it's the kid MRE that pays Angel. It's the life we live. Salute. Oh, Ramonda, you are funny. This would not been going on if any of them real street guys were around today. Well, yeah. I'm going to cough for a minute. Hold on. Okay. I had a cough. Get it out, Angel. Yes, I did. Hell, I've seen people call other guys kid when they're older than them. Yeah, true. Hi, Grant. How are you? Small men behind the keyboard, nothing more. Yeah, it's so ridiculous. Don't you understand how silly you look? Like, you really look so silly, so foolish, threatening each other. I don't understand that, especially when you're threatening someone and vice versa with fake names. I mean, you look ridiculous. Hello, Angel. Hope your family's well over the Christmas. Look, hi from Dublin, Ireland. Hi. Thank you. I hope yours is too. Okay, Angel, you have been accused of everything I know. I know. You've been accused of everything. I know you don't do shady stuff. No, I don't do shady stuff. But I've been accused of it. I think that's so funny. I don't know how. What is this? Oh no. I don't know where that is. I don't know how to pull this up. I missed it. Let me get it. Molly, you didn't have to do that, and I don't know how to pull it up. I don't know. I don't know, how did it pass me by? I don't even know how any of this works. I don't know. Marla, thank you so much. Marla sent I don't know what this is even called, a sticker, a super chat for $49.99. Thank you so much. I got to find this. Well, someone has to tell me how to use it if they're going to put it on here. I should know how to work it. Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Marla. I just can't find it to pull it up. Let me see. If I click on it, will it work? No, I've been clicking on it. Thank you, Marla. Marla Edgar. Thank you. You're a sweetheart. Okay. I don't know how that even got up there. Okay. The truth. Let's see. Oh, you're talking to John Wolf? Okay. A lot of people, oh, Sean Sharon, a lot of people believed A-Light the first, what? At first, then you seen lie after lie after lie. Exactly. Exactly. They are going to make a movie about Johnny like Danny DeVito will play the leading role. Let's see. Miss Angel, my office stands below. You know, to be a co-host. Okay. Mob Talk Radio, where are you? Oh, thank God. Hold on. Oh, here it is. I found it, Marla. Thank you. Oh, wait, you know what? I dropped it. I'm so far behind. Hold on, MRE. I'll drop it again. I'm so far behind. Oh, there you are. Oh, this is just, oh, you're too funny. Thank you so much, everyone. Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm how are you?
I feel a little leprechaunish.
Oh, you look leprechaunish.
Yeah, I got my green on. But no, I heard what you were saying. Yeah, I don't know why these people threaten each other too. And another thing, it's getting really disgusting on this YouTube is people normalizing the doxing stuff, giving out names and addresses and phone numbers and threatening people. It's making me really just like really sick. That's why I really don't watch that many channels at all. It's really disgusting.
You know, I want to laugh when like I want to laugh or I want to learn something. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch fighting. Like call this one's filthy name.
It's so redundant too.
I just don't like it. I don't. What's the point of what? It is redundant. It's the same stuff over and over and over again. I don't want to watch it.
Yeah, it's redundant. It's nasty. It shows people's true colors, and it's really. I understand people get pushed to a limit, but it's really bad, and people are normalizing it, and that's not good. Like, it's just not good. Like all kinds of people just giving out info, wanting to find people's names. It's just terrible. That's not what YouTube's about. If you're not, these people have really thin skin. It's like, I don't get these people wanting to beat people up and meet them. It's like, you sound ridiculous. You're on YouTube, number one. Number two, why would you want to go and fight someone off a few words off of YouTube?
I don't know. I don't know. I see it. You know, like I watched a few of them and I see the fighting and then I see the name calling and then meet me here, meet me there. Are you people kidding me? Because someone with a fake name is calling you like whatever.
Well, that's the trolls. Actually, the trolls love that. Like, because when you find somebody who will spurg out, he's like, I'm going to fight you, come meet me. That attracts so many toxic troll-like people like myself even. Like if I was trolling a community, I would look for the people who want to fight and come through the computer and yell. That's who I'd mess with. Because you want to get a rise out of them.
Yeah, exactly.
But the content creators got to set an example and it's like, don't give out people's numbers, don't threaten people. It's just ridiculous. It really is. It's stupid. That's why I won't swim in that shit. I really won't.
Yeah, but isn't that like grade school, junior high school?
Yeah.
Crap? Like, isn't that what everybody did back in junior high school? Give out people's phone numbers, write their phone numbers on the bathroom walls. You remember that?
Yes. Call this one for a great time. And someone gets a crank call or something. He's selling a free a bicycle or something. It's like, I'm selling a bike. Like, no, it's a crank call. But
Yes, but that's the same thing. I mean, I can't believe this. These are grown men.
yes, grown men literally putting out people's addresses, phone numbers, looking up people, wanting to know where people live, information on them. That's bizarre. That's just weird.
It really is.
And you know what that does? Especially the content creators. They don't understand. They think I'm just a blowhard. I say, don't get involved in that stuff because you are giving everybody who doesn't like you, in their mind, the high moral ground to do evil stuff to you. Let's say if I went live and I'm giving out people's names and addresses and pointing names out, and then when it's done to me, oh no, everybody's attacking me. It's like, no, don't do that. It's common sense. Some of these people don't think. And people are going to really mess with them. I don't want to say too many things on here to give people ideas, but there's really sick people out there that will do a bunch of sick backdoor stuff to people. And these people are just still fighting with each other, giving out info. It just blows my mind.
It really does. Believe me, I said it in the very beginning. Something's going to happen, and then everyone's going to regret. Either somebody's going to get hurt, someone's going to end up in prison. This is just so childish. Grow up.
I don't think anybody's going to get hurt. I think somebody might end up in jail. You never know, because just, threats and stuff. You never know that. They could get charged with something stupid. I don't think anybody's going to get hurt. I think they would be hurt by people trolling and doing stuff to their families and stuff like that, calling and do this. So I don't want to give anybody ideas, but there's so many sick, demented things they can do. That's why if I was on here and somebody had my info, I wouldn't keep fighting with them back and forth because I don't want my mother tortured, my wife tortured, my kids tortured. I don't want that. I don't understand these people. Blows my mind.
No, exactly.
You've got other people even laughing and over dead people, like the guy Tommy just died. There's people laughing at him dead. It's like, come on, man. Like, I can see arguing on YouTube, but when you're laughing at someone losing their life, that's not cool.
Oh, I didn't see anybody laughing that he died.
Yeah, I see people in chat laughing at the poor guy passing away. It's like, who does that?
Oh, that's terrible. That's really terrible. I don't know. You know what? All I can say is karma. There's karma.
Oh, yeah, God doesn't sleep, and what you put out there does come back.
Yes, and God don't like ugly.
No, definitely not.
Rest in peace, Tommy.
Yeah, big time. Yeah, the smartest thing is, like, I could see sometimes people getting arguments on YouTube. That's one thing. But when it gets to the levels where different parties are giving out information and looking people up and wanting to look people up, like, that's just some. I can't. I hate that stuff. I really do. I hate it.
Yeah, I know. Well, who's Lori? Wait, what did I just miss?
Lori?
Who's Lori? Chats. Chats.
Chats.
I combined chatting and stacks all together. Chats.
Chats.
It's the COVID. It's COVID. Stacks. Who's Lori?
I don't know. Maybe a family member of Tommy's? I'm not sure.
I don't know either.
I'm reading the chat.
I am, I'm trying to read it too. Can you click on any?
No, I don't have the.
Oh, you don't have the. I should give you the power to do that instead.
I don't know how. I really don't know how.
Well, if I give it to you, you can do it. Kasparosa never shows up.
Yeah, but I don't know how. I don't even know how Chris did that. I wouldn't even know how to do what Chris is doing with it. I really wouldn't.
Oh, I'm very sorry, Stacks. A good
friend. Oh, sorry about that. That's terrible.
Oh, that is terrible. I'm sorry, Stacks.
Buy a car this morning. That's terrible. Right before, jeez, man. How old was the woman? That's sad.
Oh, that's terrible. Christmas. I know. What is this? Raimondi is so funny.
Yeah, well, people that know, I actually pay you. I pay everybody on YouTube. I have about 5 clients that I run off YouTube.
Well, what is this, Ali? Yeah, you can 5, but for MRE, I mean Angel. There's a minimum of 100. Raymundo is so funny.
Yeah, he looks like BTK, but he is funny.
Oh my goodness. So what's going on with you?
Just been doing the dog things. I babysat a Newfoundland and a Great Pyrenees for a couple of days.
You were what?
I babysat two dogs for a couple of days.
Oh, that's nice. And they get along with your dogs?
Yeah, yep. A lot of wrestling and horsing around, but I had to separate them. But it wasn't bad. It was like that. It was a day and a half. A day and it wasn't exactly 2 nights. So 1 night and a whole day, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Took them to the river, let them swim in the pond because the Newfoundland has webbed feet. They can swim like fish. They're like ducks out there.
Oh,
She's
really?
46 years old. What a shame.
Okay. Oh, wow. She was 46. Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to say Chax again. Stacks, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, Teresa, you seen that dog? It was beautiful, huh?
Okay, yeah. Wait to see it.
I put a couple of pictures up on a community tab on my channel. I put it up on the community tab of the picture of the Newfoundland and the Great Pyrenees.
Right. Okay, that's right.
I don't know if I put the Pyrenees up. I'm not sure, but I put the Newfoundland up. And they got along good with my dogs, but they were like at nighttime, play wrestling and play fighting. They knocked a lot of things over, and so I had to separate the two groups. I had to separate my 2 dogs from them 2, because if not, it would just have been just an all night like knocking everything over thing,
No, true. Hold on. Marla, some of these YouTubers have the mentality of high schoolers. LOL, they don't realize when you grow up, you're supposed to put away the childish things. Exactly. And this one's for you, MRE.
Oh. How much do you charge an hour, my restaurants at the football? You're a babysitter. Well, actually, they were my family members' dogs, so I didn't charge them. And I do foster dogs, but I don't charge people. They'll give me their dog food and stuff like that. So, like, it doesn't cost me money, but I don't charge anybody that I foster their dogs or foster any dogs. They just give me dog food with them. So, and plus you can't switch up a dog's dog food that fast. So most of the fosters that come to me have dog food with them. So I really don't have to.
Okay.
Well, there was a few times where I had to go get dog food for a couple of fosters, but that very, very rarely does that happen. Usually when you get a foster, everything's coming. Everything for that dog's coming with them. Toys, blankets, you name it.
Oh, okay.
And you were, I think it was you asked, or somebody in the comments, how do they do in the hot weather? Well, those dogs, believe it or not, they're thick fur. Okay,
that was me. I'm sorry to interrupt you. That was me.
Oh, okay. Yes, that makes them cool.
Yeah,
it cools them off,
I didn't know that.
Yep. If you shave their hair, you would actually hurt them. They would feel the heat, and they get sunstroke probably.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
That's something.
Yeah, so those big shaggy dogs, like the Newfoundland that you've seen, you would probably think in the summertime, oh my God, that poor dog. No, actually, the dog's nice and cool. That hair keeps them nice and cool, keeps the heat off them. But if you shave the dog's fur, you're going to do something. It won't be good for the dog.
Oh, wait, we have some visitors. Will you stick around and we'll put them up?
Yeah. As long as they don't berate me and beat me up.
No, if they do, I click them right off.
Well, just block the punch for me.
I will. So you don't go anywhere because I want to tell you something.
Okay.
Hello. There, Stacks.
Hey, Stacks, what's up?
How are you?
Hello there, Big Lou.
Hello, everybody.
Big Lou, what's up, man?
How you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah, I just posted. And anybody can help me out, helping you to come up with some funds money so you can go down to PA. So I got a little bit of money. I got a little bit to send you to help you get down there. I don't have a lot, but hopefully, as a collective, we can come together and help you out some.
What are you doing in PA, Stacks? How are you doing?
A close friend of mine, he had it was like his mother. It was like a mother figure to him. she sideswiped the 18-wheeler this morning. She got out of the car to go talk to the driver, and another car came and killed her.
Oh my God.
So I'm trying to go down to Pittsburgh to be with my friend. So he's keep him you know,
That's terrible.
keep him focused, you know.
Yeah, that's terrible. Oh my God.
Yeah, man.
And close to the holidays too.
That's why you gotta appreciate people while they're here, you know.
I
Yeah,
say
amen
that
to
all
that.
the time. I say it all the time.
Well, in a blink of an eye.
Your father,
And John,
your mother, your father.
John Wolf is in the chat saying Stack's looking for cash. Definitely not the case. You got anyone that knows me knows the kind of person I am, and I'm still doing the toy drive. That's not stopping because of this. Like everything's still going on. I still got about $400 for the toy drive. So all these people trying to like throw dirt on my name, keep on.
Hey,
You know?
Chaps.
Yeah.
Chaps, didn't you just say that you know I'm only kidding with you, right? But didn't you just say you stay out of the drama? So why are you paying attention to what anybody's saying in the comment?
Because they try to paint a different picture of what's really going on. All they have to do is watch my episodes and you'll see what I do, you know?
All right,
And that's
John
all.
Wolf.
Plus this morning I'm the one that put that out there that I'm willing to help them, and if anybody else can help out. So it wasn't even Stacks that asked for it this morning.
Yeah, I'll show you something too. And I donated to his toy thing.
Yeah, I appreciate everyone.
I didn't know anything about your toy thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to get toys together for the kids that don't have anything, you know. There's kids in the homeless shelter, and I'm trying to make sure they have a good Christmas this year. And I'm gonna make it happen.
Aw, that's so nice. I will help you out with the toys for kids also.
It's
a lot of people are helping, and I appreciate everyone that takes part in it.
Yeah, it's good to see some positive people doing some positive things, like the guy Vinny did the same thing, I believe, the toy stuff. It's good to see people doing some positive stuff than all this attacking and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. But I think that John Wolf
getting old.
I think John Wolf just likes to break shoes.
Yeah, he's trolling. That's all he's doing.
He's funny though, but he just likes to break shoes. I wouldn't take it too seriously.
I wanted to ask you, Angel, what are some of the presents that your dad used to get you when Christmas time would be around?
Well, depending on what age.
So like when you were a little kid, say you were like 10 years old, and your brothers, like what kind of stuff would they buy your brothers? Would they buy them like bikes and stuff like that?
Yeah, they got one Christmas. We all got bicycles when we lived in Canarsie. We all got a bicycle. I'll never forget that.
G.I. Joe's or Star Wars toys?
No, bicycles, bikes.
What's the present that you remember the most?
There's a lot. There's my little record player. My little record player that I broke the same day I got it. And then I like rigged it up so that it would still work, which it did work for a long time. And then the bikes. One Christmas we got bicycles. And then one of my most favorite is a tennis bracelet that he got my sister and I when we were older. I already had kids, and he got me the tennis bracelet.
And you guys would get presents from all his friends too, right?
I don't know if I would say all his friends. I could tell you one friend who would buy my sister and I jewelry every year, and it was always something beautiful, was Joe Watts. Joe Watts always bought my sister and I a beautiful piece of jewelry every Christmas.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What kind of bikes? Were they like the Brady Bunch bikes, banana seats?
with the basket on the front?
Yes, that's the bikes that I got. We lived in Canarsie.
I still have one. Yeah. I really do. I have a Brady Bunch bike.
Those are classic.
Yep.
But you don't ride it, right?
No, I do ride it. It's a Schwinn, believe it or not. It's in the 70s.
Yeah,
that's cool.
this was the
It's worth
70s.
money.
Yeah, this was the 70s, and I had like with those what do you call those little things that came out of
Streamers.
the streamers, they came out. Mine was with the banana seeds. Is that what they called it? The banana
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then my brother John got one, my sister and myself, and then I got my brother's stolen.
Really?
Yeah, because I borrowed it. And we lived in Canarsie at the time on an Avenue L was this store. What was it called? The bargain store or something?
Did you leave it outside?
Yeah, I left it outside and they stole it.
When they stole the bike, did your dad find out about it? And was he mad?
No,
Like,
don't forget, you're talking about the 70s. He wasn't,
Yeah, I know, but like when I was a kid, my bike got stolen. My stepfather was out there looking for the people that stole my bike,
Yeah, I don't remember. My father wasn't that type, like, let's get in the car and go drive around and find it. I don't remember. I think we moved after that anyway. We moved to Howard.
Canarsie is in Brooklyn, right?
Yes. I lived on we lived in Canarsie, like right across the street from the public school. What's that noise?
I don't know.
Sounds like a spaceship. Doesn't it?
Oh, motorcycle just went by. I don't know if that's what it was.
Oh, that's you. Yeah. So
it was a motorcycle went by, like a Harley.
That was
I just got off the freeway from work, so I parked real quick.
Look at this guy. Yeah. Imagine stealing Angel's bike.
Yeah, and you're like taking apart the bike, and they're like, you take the seat, and it's got Gotti under it. You're like, fuck.
No, it didn't. Want to hear a funny story?
Yeah.
One time they stole my mother's car. So nobody knew. My mother was in the house. We were all in the house, and the police came, and they rang the bell, and she's like, hello. And they said, we just want you to know that your car is by the 106 precinct. So she said, my car's right out front. What happened was that someone stole her car, and then they must have saw the papers inside. So they brought it right to the precinct.
To put it, yeah. They didn't want no.
Left it right in front of the precinct.
Oh my God.
Woo, yeah.
They didn't even want to take the chance of bringing it back to the house. They brought it right to the precinct, parked it right there.
Did you notice that, like when you would go places, that people would treat you different?
No, because Howard Beach is a small, it's small, and everybody knows each other, so nobody treated us any different.
No, I'm talking about at the height of your father's involvement. Like,
we lived in Howard Beach, and nobody treated us any different. It was always the same. Always the same.
What about in public? I think he means like the average person.
Yeah, like if you guys would go to a restaurant or something, would it be like you guys would movie stars when you would go out, right?
No. Not that we were movie stars, no. I mean, everybody just treated us the way that, they would treat everyone else. I mean, listen, my father was a very big tipper. My father was a very big, when we went into a restaurant, he was spending big time in that restaurant. So how did people treat people who do things like that? Treat them
good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what I could say is that
that's A1 customer.
Yeah, so that's how they used to
A1 customer.
You ever catch any mob groupies taking pictures in your bushes and stuff like that?
Just the press.
Yeah, like that's what I mean, like these press weirdo groupie types who
just the press constantly. In fact, there's a picture from the newspaper that I gave it. Somebody is making me a new intro or an intro, and I included that because it's a picture from the newspaper of my father and I It was the night he was acquitted. We all went out to dinner. And when we came back, we got out of the car, and out of nowhere, they just came, like out of the bushes, out of their cars, behind the trees.
You
And
can't dodge them, right?
it was dark out, and I got so scared. Like, I grabbed onto my father. I didn't know what the hell it was. Like, all these people just came out of nowhere in the dark. And they snapped a picture of me, and you see my face. I've got my mouth open, like, huh? Like, what is going on? But that's the only people that the press, they were so annoying and obnoxious.
What about the law, like the FBI? Would they ever be like, would you ever notice them?
No, really, no. It was just the press. I think.
What would you do if you woke up and you seen one of the press people like getting ripped apart by your dog?
Yeah, right.
Because you had a big dog.
That was a big dog too.
Well,
that was a huge dog.
Yeah, they didn't really come to the door
massive,
too much.
Neapolitan or something.
Yeah, they didn't really come to the door too much. They just, they stood outside. They knew not to come by that door, because that dog, you know what the great thing about that is, that because the dog reached the top and his head went over, they never knew if that dog was
way over
that fence.
Yeah, by the gate. He used to stand up and look over. I seen pictures of him. Huge. Yeah. Big old massive. What was it, Neapolitan?
Yeah, Neapolitan Mastiff. And they had him in the newspaper. Yeah. I think he was on the front page, maybe, as Canine Capo, they called him.
Yeah, he was huge.
Canine Capo.
Miss Angel, what year did they started taking your dad's, like, a lot, the press? Was that the early 80s or around 85?
Around 85, more 86. 80, like the end. Yeah, I'd say 86 and on.
Yeah, I've seen that picture before. Matter of fact, I think I got it. It's in one of the books. I think it's in the Gene Mustaine book, I believe.
Oh, he's
one of them books.
Whatever those two wrote, don't listen to anything that they say. They're the ones. They're the behind
Capisci,
the
right?
The what?
Isn't it Capisci and Mustaine in that book?
Mustaine. Meanwhile, they didn't get. That's another thing. See, like I tell you, I watch a movie, and as soon as I see it's not accurate, I shut it off. Well, their book, I think I got to chapter 2, and I shut it and didn't read the rest of it. Because once you start, if you get the littlest details wrong, and they're supposed to be facts, I don't want to. I can't read the rest of your book.
Yeah, what book they're gonna get the big details are gonna be off too. Yeah,
exactly. I think that was called Mob Star, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, that's another book where they said my grandfather was born in Italy, and my father was the family icon. It was so ridiculous. It was ridiculous. I couldn't even read it.
Did your dad write a lot when he was in prison?
Well, he wrote us. Yeah, he wrote.
I mean, did he write like about his own self? About
no, he would never do that. I mean, he had a lot of fan mail. He had a lot of people write him.
You know what? That was good because being in that situation he was in, and especially in solitary confinement and stuff like that, that helps your day go by. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You know how they were doing it. I mean, I've been in the hole many times, and I'm nobody. Your father, is famous for whatever. So him being in that situation and getting done the way he was done by the government, that really helped him out. Getting mail and stuff like that. I know for sure.
I think a lot of the prisoners had respect for him. A lot of them had respect for him.
You listen. I know I always say it's coming, but it really is coming, and you're going to hear from someone that was in that prison, and you're going to know everything that went on with the alleged beatdown and the alleged Aryan Brotherhood. You're going to hear everything. It's going to come out. It's coming out soon, as a matter of fact. But like I said, our soon is never really soon.
I want to see John, your brother's
yeah, that's another thing.
Too.
Yeah,
I can't wait for that.
He's working on 2 projects right now.
Where's he going to release that, Angel? Will that be released on YouTube or how?
No. That'll be on TV.
Yeah, it'll be on like Netflix or something like that, right?
Big
Or
project.
I'm not sure about Netflix.
or
Some
like
streaming
Hulu
platform.
Plus or
Yeah,
Discovery
something like
Plus or
Yeah, one of those things, one of those. So, and he's working on 3 right now.
Three
So
what?
And for,
three
for
projects,
the,
3 projects. So one
he's
is
doing some with Burner too, right? The Burner.
oh, that's
Burner.
number 4.
yeah, he's got a lot of things going on.
He's got a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
you know,
Burner's from my area. He's from my area. Burner's from my area.
I was so
He's
excited
a,
that
he's very good.
Berna tweeted to me and then he followed me on Twitter. I was so excited. It was like I was like, "Oh my God, look, Berna's following me." I was so happy. So that was my highlight of
I
the
like
week.
that. Oh, sorry about that.
I like him.
I like that story you told about. Yeah, I like that story you told about. Your brother was telling him about. They took him to court to pick jury on a holiday. He didn't
Yes,
believe it, and then he got up to the courthouse and they didn't have no lunch for him. And he said you ran down there and got him a sandwich.
that's right. I did. That
He
was
said it was so big he could curl it.
yeah, that
Yeah.
was on Veterans Day and the courthouse was closed, but that judge was unbelievable.
What kind of sandwich was it?
It was veal cutlet. They said to me, listen, the cafeteria, there's nothing here, and we have to feed your brother. So your brother would like we asked him what he wanted. He would like a veal cutlet hero. If you could get there and back, I think he said 35 minutes. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But I ran like, you know, when they tell you something and I didn't know which direction to go in, I was like, huh? And then my friend, actually, it was my friend Olivia. She's like, Mulberry Street is that way. Let's go. And we ran. I had shoes, like high heel shoes on, and we ran down there. And I said,
Sounds like a Laverne and Shirley tune comes on. We're gonna
oh, excuse me. And I said, I'll pay you.
I've done that one time getting released from jail. I didn't know which way to go when I came out. It was almost midnight. The train was going to stop running, so I was like, I didn't know which way to go.
I said, I'll pay you extra.
I was in a different town. Yeah, different county. I didn't know.
I said, I'll pay you whatever you want. I don't care. I'll pay you extra. I need a veal cutlet, whatever he wanted on semolina with
semolina.
Oil. Yeah, olive oil, something. And I was like, please, I need to get it.
Olive oil.
Yeah, I said I need it fast and make it big.
He said with olive oil on it too, I think.
Yeah, it was $48.
Oh my God!
He said it was so big he could curl it.
$48. Now you think
He said he could curl it like it was a wet curl bar.
Yeah, and he said he had to eat it all because they were going to put him in another cell and he couldn't get to eat it all.
Yeah, $48 12 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what that veal
He didn't want to take a chance.
Oh, it's got to be like $50 today, right?
A little bit more.
Probably.
Let's see. Wise guy. Say John Gotti Sr. beats his 5th case and walk out free. Would he have went right back into the life? Senior? Are you talking about my father? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He definitely would have.
Yeah.
Yes, he would have. But let me see. Hi, stool pigeons.
Yeah, they call them hair. We call them grinders in South Dakota.
Yeah, they call them grinders in Connecticut too.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they call them heroes in all different parts of the countries. They call them different things.
Primo, what's up?
Much. God bless you and your family, Angel. Happy holidays. Thank you so much, Primo.
Merry Christmas, Primo.
Merry Christmas. Let me see. So what else? You want to know anything else? The truth. Angel is awesome. She answered so many of my questions. I still have 5 million more. I like her family, interested in their life. For some reason, Bill keeps asking me the same question over and over again. He is obsessed with knowing if we pulled pranks on my father. And cool no, we never pulled a prank on my father. And I don't know why you want to know that so badly, but no, we didn't pull pranks on him.
That's a cool boy.
Did you ever catch him setting up the presents and stuff?
Did
Playing
we?
Santa?
No, no, we never caught him. No, we would go to bed and then wake up in the morning. Um, he was, look, I remember when we were really young and we didn't have money. We didn't have money. This is when we lived on 8th Street in Brooklyn. We didn't have money. But I do remember waking up, my sister and I waking up, and we had a doll in the bed with us. I will never forget that. The way that doll smelled, I will never forget it. And I was really young, and I woke up with a doll right in the bed with me. So I guess that they didn't really have money, but they did have enough money to get my sister and I a doll.
What would be your typical day like on a Christmas Eve with your family on like when your father would be around? Would a bunch of friends and everyone come over for
No,
big
well,
dinner?
Christmas Eve, my mom cooked up a storm, and my father would come home like 9, 10, like that, because he had his things going on where he was. And then only like close friends, like friends that we knew since we were children, would come. My
Did
uncle would stop in. A lot of my father's friends came. They run in just for my mom's shrimp balls. My mom made shrimp balls. Yeah, and they would come in just to get her shrimp balls, and then they would run.
did you have like you were able to open one present before on Christmas Eve?
No, Christmas Day.
I was allowed to open one present on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
I allowed my kids to too. One present, and then I don't remember. No, it was Christmas Day. We opened up our presents on Christmas Day.
You
But
didn't
then,
want to open one Christmas night? You weren't like fiending to like grab one?
no, when I got older, my dad gave us the night with the tennis bracelet. Yeah, we did get it Christmas Eve. I'm wrong. Christmas Eve, we did get our present from him,
I
and my
remember
dad
when
would give us money.
when
But
like
that was
Nintendo
that
came
was
out.
yeah, like that's what I wanted the most was money, and so he always gave me money Christmas Eve, always.
Would he stuff
No, a card.
like what are those the socks that hang on the
Yeah,
chimney?
stockings.
He
Stockings, yeah.
was he was so good. Like he would like because my kids, he would make sure that like I had the money to get them whatever they wanted for Christmas. So he would always make sure that my kids had what all their cousins had. He was good. He was really, really good.
Well, because they might fight over the toys if they didn't get this. They want that toy.
Yeah,
Or different toys.
because like their father, like my sister and her husband, he was wealthy. He had a lot of money. They had a lot of money. So my father just wanted to make sure that my kids were gonna have like whatever. Oh, excuse me, whatever their cousins were gonna have, they were gonna have as well. That's the way that my father
Would
was.
you buy your dad the Christmas packages they had in the prison?
He couldn't get Christmas packages. You
No.
can only get that in state. You don't get packages in federal.
Oh, I wasn't in federal ever. I was
Yeah,
only.
you don't get packages in
What would
federal.
they have in the state Christmas package stacks? What would it be like?
It
Food?
would be like creamer, summer sausage. My family bought every Christmas package for me one year, and I was like, oh man.
Oh, so there was like different sets of the packages. You're trying to say, like,
Yeah,
how many
there was
did you
like
choose from?
there was like 6 different ones. They had like different chocolates in one. They'd have creamers, all different things. And my family bought all of them for me. So it kind of wasn't a good idea to get all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
Might have been
Because
sick eating it all.
no, then you gotta fight because people want to take your stuff.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Gotcha.
Are
Yeah,
you
so
kidding?
yeah, they look at you like
Like, give me some because I didn't get a gift or something.
Yeah, if you're not paying them, or if you don't stick up for yourself, you're gonna be a victim, and that's just how it is.
Oh wow. But
When
my nephew, we bring the package to him. You know what I mean? Like I think there's a certain amount of pounds, 25 pounds a month he's allowed. And so, like his mother makes sure she gets everything that he needs. His wife, they make sure that they get everything that he needs. And he doesn't have problems.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he won't have problems. Look at his last name. Of course he's not.
Oh.
Or maybe different states they don't let you take food in. Maybe you got to, like, his family had to buy him the packages there.
Yeah, like Connecticut, you can't
I was gonna say maybe because it's Connecticut. Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, so you can't bring it.
No, you can't bring them in.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's basically saying, like, if you're a family member, you could call up and order different Christmas packages for your family member
through the prison.
Isn't that really expensive that way? Don't they make?
It's about $120 for a Christmas package, and they're really small.
Oh wow! See, they have a bracket.
There's like a Reese's in there. There's like one summer sun. It's like really small, like, and they charge a lot of money for it, and they make people buy them. So.
I remember something like that.
It's stuff that you can't get all year long, so everybody wants it. So what I would do, I'd keep this stuff and hold on to it for a few months, because then it would increase its value,
Oh, okay. Oh wow.
I mean, if you hang on to some shoes for a few years, they're gonna, people want those.
Wow. Is Peter still coming on? Yes, he is. It's just that I was going to bring my laptop there, and now I can't go near him. So we have to figure out how to do it on the phone, which I don't know if he...
Well, how long does the COVID last?
Well, I think you have to quarantine, at least 10 days.
And you've had it for 2?
Yeah.
Oh, you have COVID, Angel?
Yeah, I have COVID right now.
Oh man, I don't have a mask on.
Well, don't worry about it, because you can't catch it from me. Oh my, Bill, thank you so much. I don't understand it. Listen, whatever super chats I'm getting right now, I am sharing and with MRE.
No, I don't want nothing.
So nobody can accuse me of paying and him working for me. And I am making a donation to Chax to Stax's toy drive. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, good. This is great. Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, Vinny Green. I am taking zinc. I'm taking zinc, vitamin C. What's the other thing? Vitamin D. I'm taking also
melatonin.
What?
Melatonin.
Yeah, melatonin is at nighttime. But listen, I don't think I'm going to have a problem sleeping. Last night, I didn't feel good at all. I think I went to bed like at 8:00, 9:00, whatever it was, and I feel better now. I feel better today. Oh, good. Thank you, Carol. See?
Carol's a good person.
That's really nice. Thank you so much.
Yeah, he's been watching my channel for a while.
Yeah, see? That is so nice. Thank you. Yeah, I'm taking vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc.
Zinc, what's that?
Zinc is they say to take it. That's what they put on the list. They don't even give you like medication, like a prescription. They give you a whole list of vitamins to take.
What about antibiotics? No,
not yet.
Really?
Yeah. And so that's what I've been doing. I'm like overloading on vitamins and like it's like,
and you feel totally different today and totally better than you did yesterday, right?
Well, I feel better today than I did last night. Yes, I feel better.
How long after they said you had COVID do you have to go for another checkup to check?
I just tested positive today. I tested positive today.
I don't like that test.
Is there a certain amount of time you have to go for another test?
Yeah, I guess in a few days. You know,
maybe a week. Maybe I'm not sure. But did you ever have the test on Stacks? They stick a Q-tip up your nose, dude. It's uncomfortable.
No, I haven't ever. No, I don't want it.
You know, John Wolf is out of his mind. MRE, why haven't you responded to Eyelight's real name being?
Yeah, don't say his real name. Yeah, don't put their real. Who cares about someone's real name?
Yeah. Mo, thank you, but that was a little.
Yeah, don't put people's real names out there, man. That's weird.
Ivermectin, yes. I know that I've heard this works, ivermectin, but how do you get it? Like, how do you get a hold of that, ivermectin?
Well, I never heard of it. How you doing, Vinny? Yeah, I don't know
I've heard of it.
MRE, it has something to do with animals. That's an animal, something for animals.
Really?
Yeah, something for dogs and cats. What is that again? I can't remember what it is.
Hey, Angel and MRE, thank you guys for having me on. I gotta go. I gotta do a few things, but thank you so much for having me on.
Merry Christmas, Stacks.
And you guys have a great Christmas.
Okay.
You too, man. God bless.
You too.
Bye.
Okay.
What's it? Ivermectin?
I
can't read. Don't mind me, folks. Ivermectose?
Ivermectin, yes. Ivermectin.
Ivermectin. Okay.
Yeah, a friend of my son's had COVID, and that's what he took, ivermectin, and it worked.
It made me think of that song. J'envie Remember that song? I think I pronounced a few words wrong, but parlez-vous français? Oui, oui, bon, bon. I'm not sure. Vive la France! Vive la France! Napoleon Bonaparte! Oui, oui!
Oh my God.
Pepe.
This was so nice. This was nice tonight.
I'm reading the chat. Horse dewormer? Is that the horse dewormer?
I don't know. Is that what
you give horse dewormer?
From a doctor and online? Where? It's a wormer for horses?
Yes. I don't know why they would ever give that to a human, but I'm going to go with zombie wetters. Oh, my kidding. Sorry. I start singing. I am half Bonaparte. Is my answer.
I never lay on my back. Never. That almost killed Diana. Lungs flu. Yeah, I don't.
Really?
I don't lay on my back.
All the fluid builds up in the lungs. I see what he's saying. Gotcha.
Yeah, I lay. First of all, I fall asleep every night on the couch. It's a habit because I wait for my daughter to get home. So I always I fall asleep and it's on my side watching TV and my head is up, so I never lay on my back.
That's why I always sleep upside down, hanging upside down always. Well, I seen the movie Interview with the Vampire, and I said, you know what? That looks cool, man. I'm gonna try that. But then the mice come and they run up my hair and they get onto my body and stuff. It's like, whoa. I have a little pet mouse named Ben. I'm going to write a song about him.
Oh, I can't take you.
No, Michael Jackson actually stole that song off me about Ben. That was originally mine, Mike.
Did you watch that movie? Oh, don't. Then you're going to be giving away your age. But I saw that in the movie theater.
I'm 73, okay?
I just saw something. Hold on. This can't. I don't understand what this is.
Just JTP. What's up, man?
Yeah, but how do I find that?
You click on it. You got to click on it.
I did click on it.
And you're going to say, Janvier wette, janvier wette, janvier wette.
It's up at the top. Oh, here it is.
Yeah, you got to click on it. A little
Just
late,
as
promise.
TechPros, Angel, little late tonight. Promised I would super chat when available. So here it is. Best of luck on show. All the best. Hey, MRE, and all in the chat. Hope everyone is enjoying the night. Thank you so much. I don't even know what to say. I'm telling everybody right now that I am giving MRE super chat.
No.
And I don't care who thinks he works for me and who doesn't, because
I've only worked for her since 1985. I met her at a Mets game. She hit me with a baseball and said, "You're working for me now." I really don't work for her.
Thank you so much, just Dominic. Thank you. Oh, that is so nice.
I actually live in her backyard.
Listen, if I would take you in a heartbeat.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
I have fleas. I
don't care.
And mites.
Oh, well.
And ringworm. You would be subjugating your whole family, your animals, everything to my diseases.
No, I can't have you infect my dogs.
Exactly. Just put a blanket outside near a tree and put an apple and a little Yoo-hoo bottle there, and I'll be fine. There's got to be a Yoo-hoo, and it's got to be shaken well. You must shake the Yoo-hoo well.
Yes. Facts over feelings. I have hydroxychloroquine. I don't want to take it yet. I want to just see, let's see how I am tomorrow, and then it looks. If God forbid it gets worse, then I'll take this stuff. But right now, it's okay. I'm not dying. I'm comfortable. There's nothing really bothering me. I had a headache all day, but then I took the aspirin, and I feel better now. So
what was the Mary Poppins song?
What?
That song from Mary Poppins. What was that song? Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Johnny A. That looks a little weird, and he's atrocious. That's it. I used to love that show.
What did you think of that?
I don't know. I'm a big fan of Dick Van Dyke, and Mary Poppins was also a childhood fantasy of mine, where I wanted to be Mary Poppins' friend and run around with Mary Poppins on little adventures and stuff like that. No, I have a Mary Poppins hat. I swear to God. It's a baseball cap that says Mary Poppins Rocks. I always wanted that to be my babysitter. Oh, we got another one. Ramundi's coming in. Let's see what he says. He's talking about dewormers.
What?
A dewormer, also antiviral.
Angel, you can get it from me. This, seriously, hon, if you or someone close is getting sick, bad with COVID, I can get the ivermectin to you. It's used to cure river blindness.
River blindness?
Joe Rogan used it. What is river blindness? I never heard of that.
Well, all right. River blind. You ever see the movie? What's it called? Up the River, Up Creek? Up the Creek, it's called. The movie Up the Creek.
Yeah.
In that movie Up the Creek, one of the men gets stung by a mosquito, and it makes him go blind. Well, they find this little weeds near the mud and in the earth, and they found that little weed, and he took it, and that's where they created that from. And it cures river blindness.
What?
Yeah. You go half blind, but there's little squiggles over your eyes. Like you see little squiggles.
Oh, I don't like that.
And it's blurry.
Oh, I don't like that.
No. With the paddle, Mickey says. With the paddle.
Yeah.
I seen that one. I seen the movie Deliverance also. With was that Burt Reynolds or Tom Selleck?
Who? Where are you? Am I really that far behind?
I don't know. Hi, Cousin Paulie.
Yeah, he said, tell MRE to explain about super chats. For real? What does that mean?
I think she knows what they are.
Oh, yeah. I know what they are. I just didn't know how they got there.
Yeah, well, you when you set up your channel and you put the monetization on, then you can do super chats. People can send super chats.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's
How long till my super chat makes the round saying I pay you now? Exactly.
Well, you remember when everybody used to say that you paid me, Justice Tech Programs pays me. All these people are nuts.
Yeah, I paid. I paid Lee Cole. I paid Fatball Sicilian. I paid you. Anyone else?
Ain't it?
I do think just the three of you. Yeah, you all worked for me.
Little do they know that they work for me.
Yes, that we all work for you.
I'm the mastermind behind this, okay? I'm
Yes,
smart.
yes.
I'm not dumb like everybody thinks. I'm smart and I want respect.
What's that from?
Fredo, Godfather Part 2.
Oh, see, I don't remember.
You're my kid brother, Mike.
Hey, remember, you made me just forget what I was gonna say. Do you remember, Lee Cole said Angel paid me with food stamps? No, let me see. No, it's from Mary Poppins. I don't know what that means.
Supercalifragilistic.
What were we talking about? And I can't remember now.
Gary Coleman.
Oh, here. What a twist. MRE is the big boss.
No, I'm just a patsy. I'm a patsy. There's someone behind me that's the big boss. He's a four-legged animal and he growls.
What?
Yes, they're my dogs. My dogs run the show. I actually talk to my dogs. We have our own language we speak together in.
I talk to my dogs. I tell them where I'm going, what time I will be coming back, and how long I will be.
I read them bedtime stories and history novels.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I read Julius Caesar to my dogs. I read a book about Marcus Cicero to my dogs. Yep.
Are you kidding?
I'm not saying they paid attention totally. Maybe they looked away. Maybe they went away from me for a little bit, but I did read it.
That's
and at
so
times
nice.
they seemed responsive. They seemed responsive at times.
Oh, Dante said you are the dog whisperer.
I scream in their ears. I yell.
Thank you, Justice Tech Pros. Yes, my test was
cool
positive
box.
today, so we'll see what happens. Right now I feel okay.
That's a nice boxer he's got right there.
Which one? Yeah, Dante. I love that.
What's he in? Like a little, like a go-kart or some kind of.
I thought it was a canoe.
To me, it looks like some sort of little Hot Wheels car. Not a little car, but like a doom buggy or something.
Oh, I don't know. Wait for him to answer. I don't know. For some reason, to me, that looked like a boat or a canoe on the water.
I'm half blind, so.
Yeah, me too. I got to move this computer closer to me.
Lenny the Lab, that's slanderous, Lenny the Lab.
Where is Lenny the Lab? Oh, wait.
Lenny the Lab's always coming in the chat saying I left him, I abuse him. It's a lie.
Mob Rats Exposed yells a lot. It's scary.
I never yelled at you, Lenny the Lab. It really gets to me when they come in with dogs, like things like that, and say I yelled at them and stuff. It's like, come on.
Oh, it's a motorcycle with a sidecar.
Oh, all right, cool.
Yeah, I lost him. I don't know. Oh, here it is.
Sort of like Chips.
Motorcycle with a sidecar.
Oh, that's pretty neat. And the dog rides in there the whole time? That's pretty cool. Ever see the guy who rode around with a buffalo in his car? True story.
What?
Yeah, a guy trained a buffalo, believe it or not. It's if you watch Netflix, it's called like Dangerous Animals, where they go to people who own all these exotic animals and stuff. And one guy has a buffalo that comes in his house, sits on his couch, drives in the car with him. No lying, no joking.
Are you kidding?
Nope, not at all. I wish I was. Like, literally.
We can't believe anything that you say.
I know. I just made that up.
Oh my goodness! Wait,
I made that up. No, I'm telling the truth.
I am going to make you laugh. My office is putting together a press release for We Push Back. They keep rejecting, saying distributors won't run it. I wonder why. You want to come on, Dominic? You want to come on? I'll drop the link, and you could tell us what that means.
Press release. Yeah, that's terrible that the press won't take that or nothing. That just says a lot right there.
They keep rejecting, saying distributors won't run it. Really, I'll tell you of maybe you could ask there's a reporter from the New York Post. Maybe you could ask him. They run anything.
Yes, Del Tatanka. Yep, Buffalo. That's a true story. Go look it up. You can look it up on YouTube, I think.
What is that?
The guy who has the buffalo that comes in his house.
Let's see. How would John A. Light sing Christmas songs, Murray?
Silent night, gunshots are bright. I'm beating Jimmy on Christmas Eve. Ma, hey, Ma, that Jimmy got a house. I'm a mob guy now. I'm a street boss. Remember when he said that? He was made street boss by your father. And your father told him, will you be loyal to this family, Johnny? And ever since then, I was in Gotti's hands. And Gotti, yeah. Oh my God, he's nuts. I was a street boss. Ugh.
Oh my God. Hey.
Mob Talk, what's up?
Hey, Mob Talk Radio, if you watched the beginning of the show, I told our little story. I don't know if you're going to get mad or not, but I told it, and I'm sorry if you get mad. But it was time it came out already.
Mob Talk Radio made me eat yellow snow before.
Oh, I can't. That was so funny. Johnny Light's a legend in his own mind. Exactly.
Yeah, he really is. And he doesn't realize how done he is. Wow, look at that Newfoundland. That's actually my dog. Wow. That's my brother's dog. That's awesome. That's my brother's dog. That's Caesar. How'd you know his name was Caesar? That's interesting. That's him, though. Yeah. Wow. That's cool. Caesar loves the water.
That's right. Mob Talk Radio has COVID also.
Really?
Yes.
How long has he had it?
From each other. I haven't seen Jeff in how many years? I haven't seen Jeff in, I don't know, 5 years.
How long does it usually last with the average person?
I don't know.
Because I haven't. My uncle caught it. He's 74 years old, and he was all right a week later, literally.
He was, yeah, I guess it depends. I'm telling you, I loaded up on vitamins. That's all I keep doing. I like the airborne in the morning. Then after that, a few hours after that, my vitamin C, my D, my zinc, and something else. I can't remember right now. I'm looking at all the vitamins, but the bottle is turned back. Okay, here. Angel, you can drop link. I love especially when the both of you are on. I love it.
Who? Hi, Gina.
You and JTP's coming on.
Oh, good. Yeah, just TechPros. He's a great guy.
I love it.
He's a dog fanatic also. He knows everything about dogs. That guy, he's like a dog encyclopedia.
Yes, he is.
He's got a real cool looking dog. I've seen him post a picture of it before.
Oh, here he is. Hold on. Hi, Dominic.
Hey, Angel. How you doing, MRE?
Hey, what's up, dude?
Not much. I saw Angel was on. I'm sorry to hear that you got that COVID, but you should be all right. I had a few family members who got it, and just get your rest. Take whatever they told you to take. Hope you feel better.
Oh, thank you. I'll be fine.
You're strong. I can tell you're strong. You'll be good.
I'll be fine.
No, what I was saying, what I found amusing was I've been trying to, I had my team just try to, you have to submit a press release. They have like different distributors where, in other words, the distributor will then send it out to all the different media outlets, like hundreds of outlets, and they'll see whoever picks it up. And all of the distributors keep declining it. They're saying that's not the content we want to put out there. But I have a workaround for it, so I'm not worried about that. I just found it interesting because when you think about it, all the other press releases that go out, right? When they talk about people and they talk about arrests and they talk about reputations, all these other press releases go out without any problems.
Well, it's amazing. Isn't that amazing?
It's pretty funny. And it's always like a couple of days delay. They'll always, we'll send in the payment. They'll say, okay, we'll have it up on this day. And then a few days later, they'll come back and say, oh, no, we can't do it. So God only knows what happens behind the scenes that they say, yeah, don't run that.
Well, see, I'm confused what you mean.
Well, what happens is when you get a press release, right, and say you want to like distribute it, you want to get it on the internet, you want to put it out. Normally, if you're opening a new business or you got something like that, a new website, you run a press release to bring traffic to it, to get searches up. So when people are looking, the story comes up. It just gets more exposure, more clicks, more visits. So you find these distributor organizations, and the distributor, they deal with all the different outlets. They have relationships with all the different reporters, all the different news outlets, all the different press teams. So in one click, they'll send your press release out to all these different outlets, and then various sources will post it. They'll either write an article about it, they'll post it on a website, all different places, Yahoo News, all different places. So it just makes it easier to go to the distributor as opposed to taking the individual time. It's a lot more time where you have to then send it individually to all these different outlets. So I just found that amusing that these distributors don't want to run that particular story.
Are you kidding me?
Anti-Italians.
As soon as they say, and they ask what the context is, and I said it's just basically when people are lying, there's a lot going on. We're trying to put something together to counteract that. And they say, oh, okay, no problem. It's a website. Because this is a normal thing. It's done every day. When you have a website, you could put a press release, talk about your business, talk about something you did, even though this isn't a business, but it's still the same type deal. You're launching a website. So it's just funny once they dive into the content, a lot of people are knocking it down. But again, I'm not concerned about it. It's just going to take a different route. I'll have to do it a little differently. So I'm not really worried about it. We will get it out there. I just found that amusing because I've been doing this 20-something years. I've been in business, and I've never had something come back because of that. I found that amusing.
Really?
Yeah.
What a shame, though, ain't it?
It's ridiculous. It really just goes to show. I'm used to it in this sense, in another related type thing. When I would reach out to the supposed innocent organizations or wrongfully convicted, the second that they see that it's Italian or it's linked to OC, they want nothing to do with it. They don't even care about the facts of the case. They just don't even want to touch it. But yet, think about the cases they take on, right? They take on rapists, child
everything. Yep.
They'll take on everything else. But if they see OC and they see Italian, forget it. They don't want to go.
They'll help a pedophile out before they would help anybody with the label OC on them, and that's a shame.
It really is.
Look at the case. Look at your family's case. Look at those other two guys. There's 4 innocent men sitting in prison right now on the most Mickey Mouse circus case that you'll ever see. I've been playing the Guilt for the Guiltless stream on my channel now. I think I'm on like part 7. I'll do another part this week. And this case is just beyond anything. Like, this is a circus maximus. It really is.
Angel, did you hear? I touched on it on an episode. Did you hear when I gave a little background about what happened with the those innocent organizations when I sent them the case without giving any details?
No.
What happened was I wanted to do a test because first I was giving them the names of everybody in the case, and I was saying, I just want you to look at the facts. Don't even go by what I'm going to tell you. I just want you to read the minutes, read our summation of it, and tell me what you think. And at the beginning, I was including the case number and the individuals, the defendants on the case, and everyone was like, no, we're not interested. So I said, you know what, let me try something just for my own self. I want to do a litmus test. So I sent the details of the case.
But without the names.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep. And you know how many got back to me that they were interested? And then once they asked for the case number, then they got back and said, nah, we changed our mind. So that tells me, so they saw it was a legitimate issue based on the facts and based on the law. But once
Yep.
they started factoring names, they wanted nothing to do with it. Now, is that really an organization who cares about who's innocent?
No.
they won't.
Nope.
No,
Not
they
at
won't.
all. Not at all. Because everybody looks at that case, and if you don't put organized crime with it, people are going to be like, "Oh my God, why are these men in jail? Why? Like this whole case is bogus." Even that case never even should have been brought to the grand jury on any of these guys' testimony.
Well, one of the main points, and it'd be part of our appeal, but one of the main issues we had was having to do with that grand jury and our submission to see the minutes. And then they did something which was called a trial indictment, and I'm going to tell you their exact words before I told them the names of who was involved in the case. The exact words from one of the top point persons in one of these organizations, a highly educated law professor, individual attorney. The first thing they responded was, "I never heard of that. What, did the judge make that up?"
Huh.
And I said, "Well, I don't know. You tell me." That's what we're trying to figure out, because I was looking for what's called an amicus brief. An amicus brief is where you go to a third party who is well versed in that, a law professor or a university, and you have them look at the issues in the case, and you have them then submit what's called an amicus brief, which is an opinion of what they think should be done. And it's done a lot. It's done quite often. So I was trying to get a legitimate amicus brief, and nobody wanted to touch it. Nobody wanted to touch it.
That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. You know what? That's unacceptable. It's unacceptable.
Well, that's why I try to just simply talk about it the way I do, and I know people will always BS and say I'm glorifying some. I've never glorified anything in 76 episodes. That's not what it's about. I've never done that. That's moronic. I would never glorify anything like that. I'm just talking about the facts and the evidence. So I try to explain it that way. And you get a lot of intelligent people, open-minded people who are able to say, "Hey, you know what? That is not fair. You're right. Regardless of reputation, labels, it's not fair." So that's what I'm hoping we could all do together. Just really bring that to the forefront. It's not about labels and all the BS. It's just about weigh the facts, weigh the evidence. And if the evidence support the charges, okay, fine. It is what it is. You put on a defense and you fight it. That's how life works.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
when you start dealing with this BS, that's why we got to bring light to those things.
It just makes me crazy. I can't. I get so crazy at all of this stuff. Like I really do. It makes me crazy.
It's so frustrating. When I stream the book, even when I stream the book, Angel, I get really frustrated listening to that whole case. How these guys were railroaded so bad, and how the Judge Seibel she's really close with the prosecutors and stuff. So it's just amazing. But these, am I right or wrong? The Rule 33 don't go in front of Seibel. It goes to an appellate court of 3 judges, right?
No. Unfortunately, the way it works is the Rule 33 is not part of the appellate division, so it has nothing to do with them. So the Rule 33 has to be submitted to the sitting judge, which was Seibel. So she has to rule on it. But again, I'm hoping she looks at it in a different light than maybe perhaps things she looked at during trial. But we didn't really put our eggs in one basket for her ruling. It's really more for the appeal, because the way it works is in order to even use it for the appeal, you have to get it on record. So it has to be submitted to the district court. Then if she knocks it down, that's fine. But now we could attach it to our appeal.
Well, maybe Judge Seibel will see what these informants have said on YouTube and contradicted, and all these contradictory statements of the case and everything. Correct. And maybe she'll do the right thing. That'd be great.
Yeah, hopefully. We'll see. Hopefully. But what else is doing? I don't want to come in here and hijack it for that.
No, you can hijack it all you want. Keep going.
How's the family doing, Angel? Everybody home's okay?
Yes, thank God. Well, my daughter has COVID too.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Did she have the same symptoms?
That's your daughter, so you're going to be taking care of her, taking care of you. You're going to be going crazy.
Yes. Well, she had it first, and we were quarantined. She stood in her apartment, and I stood up here. But I guess it didn't work.
Did you guys have the same symptoms and stuff? Like, was she sick just like you were and stuff like that?
Yeah. Well, she had a cough. She had a bad cough, but I don't seem to have the cough.
Gotcha.
So hopefully it stays that way. But yeah, so she just feels tired, and and she had a headache, the same as me, very tired with a headache, and she was coughing, but her cough seems to have like went away now. She's not coughing
good.
that much. Yeah.
Good.
But like I said, she's half my age, so she's gonna be okay.
Of course, thank God, absolutely.
Yeah. But I mean, I'll be fine too.
Yeah, you'll be okay. You just got to rest, and
Hey, sounds spunky. She sounds like her normal self.
she does. She does.
Yeah, last night I couldn't keep my eyes open, and I just grabbed, and I was freezing, and it's not freezing here, but I just grabbed a blanket, took my pillow, went on the couch, watched TV, and I was out cold, I think, in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I heard it makes you ridiculously tired. Have you?
Yeah, it's just, that's it. It was just very tired. But today I feel fine.
Oh, good. God bless.
Yeah,
That's a good
today
thing.
I feel fine. So, I just hope it stays that way. But like I said, I'm taking so many vitamins. That's what they said to do. They give you a list of all these things, like just keep, and you got to practice breathing. I guess you have to like move your lungs or whatever that is.
Yeah, well, hopefully,
God bless you.
That will boost your. Thank you. Will boost
That's
your
fellow.
immunity. Thank you.
Yes, I'll be fine. So what else? I want to know what you're going to do next now, Dominic.
I don't know. I lose. I always need to keep myself busy, so I'm sure I'll think of something else. Right now, as far as We Push Back goes, I want to get the press release out.
Right.
And then I want to. I just been reevaluating the members, making sure everybody's in line. There was one, I believe, that really wasn't. It was just going after content creators, so they're not part of it anymore. And again, it's nothing personal. I don't want people to get it. I would never tell anybody what to do, but what we're doing here is not about bashing content creators. That has nothing to do with anything. Well, I want to make sure the focus of everybody who's part of it kind of goes in line. It doesn't, obviously, it doesn't have to be identical, but it's the overall theme. You understand what I mean? The overall theme has to be the same.
Well, I missed something. Somebody got cut.
Yeah. I don't want to, put them on blast or nothing, because it's nothing personal. Again, it's just somebody.
Okay.
And I'll still share their channels on my channel, but to put it on the website, if like people are going to go there and see like channels that are attacking other content creators, it just doesn't go along with the whole thing,
No, of course. And then think about it. If I'm submitting press releases and now you got the public going who have nothing to do with this, they're going to be like, what is this?
Yeah, so if anybody does get cut from it, don't feel bad or don't get mad, and I'll still share your channel on my channel. But with the We Push Back thing, it's just totally based on informants, no attacking other people who aren't informants.
Right. Yeah, it's nothing personal at all. And like you said, we can still support each other in other ways. But to be included in that is just a little different. That's all. We're just trying to make that a little more regimented. That's all.
Right. Wow, I'm so surprised. I didn't realize that.
Well, you're going to think the website's young. It's going to morph, and it's going to change. It's new. So,
right.
Yeah, okay. And you know what it is too, Angel. Some people just may not be that vested in that part. Like you and I are obviously vested for a reason.
Yes. So MRE also.
That's right, and there's nothing wrong with that. Kane Shades is vested, and there's nothing wrong with not being vested. I would never tell anybody what to do, but the way I look at it is, if it's in line with us, then perfect, we'll include it. But if it's not really, and it's just about what goes on in this sector of YouTube, that really doesn't belong. That has nothing to do with line informants.
No, exactly. It's it's not a joke. This is not a joke. These people don't understand when you have somebody who is somebody, especially somebody who is in prison for something that they didn't do, or something that they're up for the death penalty or life in prison, life in Colorado. These people don't understand.
No,
they don't understand it when these other people lie just because they need to bring something to the table for the government. So they'll just say anything. And then, like in the case of A-Light, you find out 10, 12 years later, he changes his story, and it's not even what my brother was facing the death penalty for. Now it's something totally different.
I just want to say hi to my pal, Anthony. He's a real good friend. He's a good guy.
So it's not a joke. How
No,
you
and look, no, you're right, Angel. Look, Aloy and all that stuff. Same with Panisi and Rat Squad and these guys.
Exactly. It's not a joke. There were
These
men in
guys.
prison for something that they did not do. And that shouldn't be.
Well, I'll tell you what's scary about that, and you've experienced it, so you know why it's scary. That Frank Pasquale was the one who was one of the major players of the indictment.
Yep.
So he was responsible for an indictment, whereas the initial charges, and it took a year and something, and then they dropped it. But the initial charges were the death penalty. So they were going to take 4 people's lives over the word of Frank Pasquale. Okay?
It's unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
And then you see Rat Squad and these guys on YouTube telling whole different stories. A few years later, they're on YouTube telling and contradicting their statements in court.
Exactly.
Well, that's why what we're doing is so important, because these guys, for some crazy reason, some of these podcasters are giving them big platforms. So you have somebody like Vlad putting these guys on there. Now, if we don't do our little part to try to counteract that, when somebody
that's all they see.
That's all they're going to see. And they're going to see them on a big platform like a Vlad. And what do you think the average member of the public's going to believe?
Exactly.
They're going to believe him when he's on there.
That's why it's so important that these channels exist. So when they type these guys' names in, well, let's say I started this in the beginning. So when you type their names in, you're not just going to hear their princey little rodent side of things, There's another side to that coin, and people will check it out.
And if we don't do what we're doing, take that out of the equation. Now, what are they going to see when they type in their names? They're only going to see their lies, right? And believe all their nonsense.
Yes, 100%. They're going to see the one side, the rodent side.
That's right.
Yeah. See, Jen, no, they don't understand. It's okay with them being cool with informants because it wasn't their family members affected by them. And Jen knows. Believe me when I tell you, she knows.
Well, here's where I agree with Jen, but I believe that's a little bit unfortunate, I guess, in this sense. What amazes me is how many people we've seen it, right? I don't like informants. I can't stand informants. If that's your core belief, I can't wrap my head then in the same breath of somebody saying that, then they're friends with an informant. So I feel they should just change their supposed belief and say the truth, where it is, well, I don't really mind informants. I judge them case by case based on their character. That's fine. Then that's your route. But I just get very confused when they say, I don't like informants. I don't like informants. Then you see them on shows. You see them. They got their cell number, their text in. I find that all very confusing. When you have a certain belief system that's instilled in you, there's really not much that could change that. That just tells me that's really not their internal belief system.
No, it's not.
I just think that they I lost my whole train of thought.
It's about the money.
I have to stop looking at the comments. I just think that they feel this one is okay, this one is not. So
you're right. That is how they feel. But then think about it. Ask yourself, does that really mean that they have an internal belief system that says they don't like informants?
No, they don't. They don't care. Why would they care? They don't care. Nothing was done to them.
That's like, say I'm hanging out with an informant all my life as a kid, right? I'm friends with guys. I don't care if they inform. I'm buddies with them. Then one day I wake up and say, I don't like informants anymore. Would you really give any validity to what I say?
No.
Okay. That's my point.
Okay.
That's my point. That's what when you have a belief system and you put it out there, I'm sorry, but from where I am, you got to stand by that. You just got to stand by. Otherwise, when you talk, I don't really give it much credibility. That's just how I feel.
Listen, I have my beliefs because I know what was done to my family. But someone else might not have that same belief that I have, or that you have, or that Murray has.
Absolutely. And there's nothing wrong in that. I always say it. I always say there's nothing wrong in that. But where I do find when it's wrong, when they try to act as if they have a different belief. That's
Right, I
where
see what you're
that's
saying.
from. Just be honest with yourself is all I'm saying. I never once, even on my platform, I don't care who likes informants. Who don't. That has nothing to do with it. That's saved for my personal, real life relationships and who I bond with. On YouTube, I don't care about that. That's irrelevant. I'm not here to have anybody think like I do or think like you do. But where I do get confused is when you get people saying they believe one thing or do one thing, and then it's completely opposite. That's where I can't relate to that on any level. I just can't.
Uh, do you ever feel offended or have emotional response when you initially hear a Gravano video when he down talks your dad, man? What? Your old man? For example, is I don't listen to him, and all I could say is, um, stay tuned. That's all I could say. I don't watch him. I don't care what he has to say. All I know is what's going to come out in the future, and we'll see what
He's
happens then.
talking about Tales from the Crypt, Sammy Schmiegel, right?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know.
Tales.
But
from the
Angel
Crypt.
doesn't have to feel any certain way because I'm sure MRE gives her some satisfaction, so she's good.
Yes, when I see that notification
Hey,
bell at the
Cuban.
top and I see it's MRE, nobody understands how I jump from the couch onto the computer.
Yeah, and then you have a big smile on your face, right? You feel good.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of families that have been affected by that. Who why wouldn't they want to see somebody, tearing down these guys who destroyed their families? You know, that's another one of the reasons I did this, to get some revenge for family members and for people that gotta watch these rodents go on there and lie about their families, trash them, bash them, talk about guys who have passed away or in the can or who would never jump on here. So I feel good when I find out the families get some laughs or feel good about it. That makes me feel good.
Yes, and you would be very surprised at the people who are listening to MRE. I mean, I almost fell off my chair of this one man that I know listens to you and gets the biggest kick out of you. And you know what? Maybe someday I'll tell you.
Well, I don't want to know. I don't need to know who he is,
Yeah,
but God bless him.
Need to know, but it's
God bless
amazing.
him, whoever he is.
Yeah, so they listen to you and they get the biggest kick out of you, just so you know that.
Yeah, he has a lot of fans he don't know about. That's for sure. He has a lot of fans. He's doing a lot of good, and I always say it's appreciated more than you know, pal.
Yeah,
like I said,
exactly.
as long as these families can get a laugh or some satisfaction and stuff, that's the main thing.
Yeah, and that's not even, and that man is not from anything like that has to do with my family or anything. He's not even from the state. He's from a different state. And he gets the biggest kick out of you, and so do all his friends. So just know that.
Well, that's good. I'm glad that people can get some satisfaction, because picture those people for years. You got to turn on YouTube and look at these filthy rodents lying, slandering, rewriting history, making stuff up. It's frustrating.
Wait 1 second. Angel, go to Tractor Supply to get. Is that where they have it? They have it at Tractor Supply. That's where I got my cat. All right. My cat cage is outside. I got it from Tractor Supply. Oh, I didn't even know that. You could get it right there. So I have to tell them I have a horse.
Tell him he's a Shetland pony. He's not that big. You put him in the house.
Instead of the guy driving with the buffalo, like MRE.
That's true, though, JTP.
I know it is.
You've seen it.
A convertible, a red convertible.
Yes.
I was going to say, instead of the guy with the buffalo, Angel's going to pull up to the Tractor Supply.
You should have seen. I think they were, when I went there for they're actually really chicken coops, and I put two of them together. What I put them through, you have no idea.
Dell says, Mr. Ed, a horse is of course, and nobody can talk to a horse, of course, unless that horse is a famous Mr. Ed. No, go right to the source and ask the horse. I love that song. I'll stop, though. I'll calm down.
I haven't seen that in a while.
Oh, I love Mr. Ed Wilbur. Oh my God, I love Mr. Ed.
Yes, I did too. But the channel that I have, I don't get that. Like I was watching the Addams Family before that was on.
I was a rabid Mr. Ed fan as a kid.
Were you really?
Yes, I loved Mr. Ed. I used to watch it every night. Nick at Night would come on. I would watch Donna Reed.
That's right.
Yep, I'd watch Donna Reed, Mr. Ed, My Tree Sons, forget about it, I Spy, all kinds of shows.
Oh, remember I Spy?
Route 66.
Yeah.
I was never really a fan of the older shows, to be honest. I just used to like The Honeymooners, and I used to like Twilight Zone. I used to like seeing those.
I watch the Twilight Zone every night. And The Honeymooners I love.
Remember on New Year's Eve?
You're also a lot younger than me, Dominic.
Yeah, I'm 44.
Yeah, you're a lot younger than me.
Well, not a lot. I'm just a little younger.
I'll be 75 in April.
Yeah, Angel, when you're 46, 47, look close. MRE's the old man here.
Yes. Car 54, where are you? Anthony, I loved Car 54, where are you?
That's why I give him a super chat so he could buy his Ensure and all his stuff.
the chocolate kind I like Ensure.
That's
I never
right.
get to know.
Oh my God. What is this? The Munsters Rawhide?
Yeah, Rawhide was great.
Oh, I don't know what Rawhide and Have Gun Will Travel is.
I love Have Gun Will Travel. Great show. Get Smart was okay. I wasn't too much into Get Smart, but I used to watch it.
What was the other show with the guy with the top hat and Amanda Peel? Was that her name? Miss Peel?
Mm.
What was that show?
I don't know that one.
Patty Duke? Teacher?
No. It was like a let me see if somebody in the chat knows. What was that show with Miss Peel? It was like a spy. The Avengers. The chat always knows. The Avengers.
I never watched it.
Never heard of it.
You never watched The Avengers?
No.
Well, just the new movies, but I don't know about that one. Yeah,
oh, wow. Yeah.
You know what I used to watch as a kid, and I used to hate it at the time, but then I started liking it as I got older. I used to go to my grandfather's house. He would watch the really old like gangster movies with James Cagney, and we used to watch.
Angels with Dirty Faces.
I was just gonna say that one was great. Angels
White
with Dirty
Heat.
Faces.
Yep. Great movies.
He went out at the end for the kids. He was like a tough guy, and at the end he went out.
Yes.
He was like kicking and screaming, but he did that for a bunch.
He did that for the kids, though. Yes, that was a great movie.
Yes.
Right? James Cagney was great.
Great movie. My grandfather used to make me laugh. He used to call them shoot 'em up pitches. Every time I
shoot
yeah, he used to go over. He used to go, kid. He used to go, kid. You want to watch shoot 'em up pitches tonight? He used to, all right, come on.
That's what my favorite. They used to go on the pitch. You watching your pitches tonight? Yeah. Shoot 'em up pitches.
James Cagney always reminded me of my Uncle Genie, so I loved him. I loved James Cagney because he always reminded me of Uncle Genie.
James Cagney was a great actor.
Yeah, he was great. I loved everything of his.
Do you remember that one, Angel? Do you remember the Angels with Dirty Faces?
Yes.
Remember they had like that crew of young kids. They had their own.
Yeah, the Bowery Boys.
Yeah.
I used to watch that. They used to be on every, I think it was Saturday or Sunday, the Bowery Boys. But they had another name also.
Yeah, they did. I can't remember it, but
yeah,
you're right.
The Bowery Boys. And what was the other name for the Bowery Boys? Come on, chat. What was that?
It's on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, I know. It's driving me crazy.
Little Caesar was good.
I feel like the chat's like a lifeline, you know, like on
It is.
East Side Kids. That's it. The East Side Kids.
Yeah, East Side Kids.
That's it.
It is a lifeline, ain't it? They always come through the chat. Well, you got to think. That's why I tell people no one's smarter than the chat, because the chat's like sometimes 40, 50, 100 people, and they're more smarter than one person, you know, everybody's intellect together.
Right. Yeah, Nick Fazzini. Like you said, Angel, if it was your family, this is no joke. I understand well. My uncle and cousin and our family went through sad times. Yeah, it is. It's terrible.
I've
Yeah.
seen Nick a lot in comments and stuff. He seems like a real good guy. So sorry you had to deal with that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that. Like I on Twitter with the Innocence Project and a few members. Like we follow each other, and like when someone is finally released, like everybody celebrates, but yet it's never anybody who's Italian. It's
No,
never
no,
an
no.
Italian person or anybody who's accused of being organized crime. Never. I don't think they even take those cases on.
Well, Angel, even look at all the compassionate releases that are being issued.
Exactly.
I've seen them done for child molesters. I've seen them done for rapists. And now go tell me how many were done with anybody with an OC label. You're not gonna find any.
No, exactly.
Locasio couldn't get out. He was sick as a dog, the poor guy. He had like a few months to live. They wouldn't let him out.
Yeah, so somebody in the chat said that today that Gravano, is pinning some kind of murder or a body or whatever on him. Listen to me. First of all, he testified against him. So Frankie was in there for 31 years. He suddenly comes out and he tries to get him freed. If you kept him in there for 30 years, 31 years. And now today, no, and then Frankie dies and he leaves this, this whole message saying, oh, you were a wonderful man and you were a tough guy. And now today he's pinning some body or murder or whatever on him. That's how crazy that guy is. That's all.
That's for the optics, Angel. You don't wait 30 years for something like that. If you really were regretful, or say he would have been working on that a long, long time ago, that's for the optics, so that people and the super fans could say, "Oh, look what we're trying to do now." That's all that is.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like when you ever see those people on social media or wherever, they have to announce if they're doing a good deed. They got to make sure everybody sees it. They got to, make sure that those are individuals who want to pat on the back for a good deed.
Oh, when people tell you how, if somebody's going to come on and tell you how honest and they never lie and I'm so honest, people that have to say that, or I'm such a good guy, they're really not.
I agree, because honestly, you know how I look at it? I couldn't care who thinks I'm honest or not. I'm not here to convince anybody. So when you spend that much time doing it, it tells me something.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, if you want to believe it, believe it. You don't, and I'm just going to tell you my story and take what you want from it. That's all. But you're right. A lot of times people really go nuts trying to prove their point. I don't know why they care. Who cares? If you know the truth inside, why do you care what somebody else thinks?
Well, sometimes it gets like
hey guys, I got to take the dogs out and do some dog stuff.
Okay.
Angel, thank you for having me on. JTP,
thank you for coming
good talking
on.
to you.
Nice talking to you.
Thank you.
I'll be watching the show in a little bit.
Okay, thank you.
All right, guys.
All right,
Merry Christmas.
Same to you, bro.
I don't know. Sometimes when they say these things, it just it infuriates the families.
Absolutely. I'm just saying, when they spend so much time trying to convince. In other words,
right. Okay.
I'm the first. I'll go out there. I make sure I check everything. If I'm aware of something, I want to check it. I just don't spend the kind of time to convince them. I'm going to give my side. If they believe it, they believe it. If they don't, they don't. That's what I mean. I'm a firm believer in making sure you call it out. That's what we're doing. I think they spend too much energy, because how many times you're going to say the same thing? If you give your story, if they're not going to believe it, they're just not going to believe it.
100%. I just don't. I don't understand why more people don't get them. You know what it is? A lot of people don't think it can happen to them until it happens to them. Like look at Rudy Giuliani, right?
Right.
How many people's doors did he had knocked down at 5:30 in the morning?
Endless.
Okay.
Endless.
Okay.
Yes.
And then look.
No.
So you don't think it could happen to you until it does happen to you.
It's all about the target, Angel. And when I say target, it could be anyone. It's just who they decide to target. You get these small towns sometimes, somebody may be just a troublemaker and he'll be the target. It's just about who's the target. In these bigger cities, a lot of times the OC label is the target, but it's really just about who they decide to target, and that's who they're going to go after. That's the bottom line.
Exactly.
I'm actually going to jump off too because I'm heading out tonight, but I wanted to stop in, support you, and I hope you get better. I hope you rest up.
Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you.
No thanks needed. Thank you for doing the show. It's very enjoyable, and it's a good break from reality. So I appreciate your show.
Thank you.
Take care. Have a good night, and good night to everybody in the chat. Thank you for your time tonight. Take care.
Thank you so much, Dominic. Oh, see, like this was to me I don't know how I could top this one. Seriously. I really, really appreciate it. Don't forget to tune in tonight at 8:00 for Mob Talk Radio. He's going to have a special from 8 to 9:30. He's giving away some treats, and I'll be on there. And who else? I think MRE is going to be on there too. King Shades will be on there. So tune in. What's this, Angel? I meant because you pay them guys, you would have to wait a month to get your money, so their paychecks are always late. No, the God's honest truth. I don't know who MRE is. I don't know his name. I don't know his address. I don't know what state he really lives in. I really don't know him. And I'm getting tired of people accusing me of hiring him because it's not true. And that listen, I swear on my kids, I have no idea who MRE is. So, and I always feel so bad because so many times I want to give him a super chat, but then people are gonna say, "Oh, look, she does pay him. He is working for her," and I'm tired of that. And listen to me, if I knew who he was, I would pay him. Okay, listen, the boss. You'll have to go back to the beginning of this show and listen. No, he did not live with him. So go back to the beginning of the show and listen to it. I explained the whole thing with Canarsie. MRE, 75 years old, you need to fight Schmiegel. Yeah. FBI goes after LCN and not after other criminals because they get more funding. This is true. And plus, you know what? Let's be honest. Let's really be honest. Who folds the most? Who rats the most? Italians. So I don't know what to say. Angel, woof, woof. We live in South Dakota, Little Italy. Woof, woof. Oh, Caesar the rat eating dog. Okay. Angel. Oh, I just read that. Angel, you want me to take care of the boss man? No, that's okay. I can take care of it. Great show, Angel. As always, enjoy your night. Marla, thank you so much. You are a sweetheart. And I am. I'm going to make a donation to Stacks and his Toys for Kids. And I'm going to give one to MRE. And I don't care who likes it and who doesn't. And I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Marla. You are a sweetheart. Angel, can you post the Mob Talk Radio show on your YouTube? Yeah, let me see. Let me see if I can anybody get that link? I'm afraid to click off anything at the top over here, and then I'll end you all of you. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, wait, no, I can't. I see I'm already doing it wrong. Uh-oh. Oh, God, I thought I lost all of you. Let me see. Let me try it on here. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Yep, here it is. I'm going to send it to you. Okay, he's got the, what the heck is it I just do? He's got the reminder. Here's his channel. Everybody go. Copy. Where's my stream? Here it is. Yeah, thank you, Miss Can't Be Wrong. You'd all be sitting here till 10 o'clock tonight. Here we go. Okay, it's me. Love your show, Angel. The strife and drama with most of the other shows is horrendous. I unsubbed from most of them. You bring smile to people's faces. You know, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's me. That's all I wanted to do from the very beginning. Take care. Get well, Angel and Victor. It was a pleasant time spent. Thank you, Cromel. You always say that. Thank you. Nitro is from my son's Twitch streaming. I think I said that right. I don't know. Angel, I hope you get well soon, and so does your daughter. Much love to you all. Take care always. Thank you, Nitro. My God, Nitro. Joe Delamura. Emma Peel, that's it. Emma Peel, Diana Rigg in her leather one-piece suit. Wow, yeah, that's right. She wore the leather one-piece suit. I think that's it. Doc Diocese pays MRE. That's funny. Okay, so we put the link in for Jeff's show. And let's see. Creasy, have a great night, Angel, and hope you feel better soon. Thank you so much. Let's see. All right, I think we're done. Now let's see what Nick says. That's why what you guys are doing will help many. That's right. This kind of thing can happen to anyone. Exactly. We never know what God will throw at any one of us. 100%. 100%. Facts over feelings. You're doing great. Only alerts I care to get anymore are for your channel and MRE channel. Thank you so much, Facts over feelings. Thank you. Angel Gotti, seriously, don't buy ivermectin for animals. If you or your daughter gets worse and needs get in contact with me, a salute. I will, Ramundi. You're so funny. No, I have the hydroxychloroquine if it gets worse. Hopefully it won't. Angel, Jared Pete Patterson, Angel, when did you start on YouTube and what gave you the idea? Seems like a great move. Wait, I'm just checking. Oh, I got an alert. When did you start? I think it's less than a month ago. It's about a month, maybe 4 weeks or a month. It could be. And what gave me the idea? Frustration, truthfully, of people saying whatever they want about my family without any pushback from me. So now I can, when somebody lies or says something that's not true, I'm gonna go after it and after them, and that's it. Okay, guys. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna get plenty of rest. Thank you, James. Hey, Ryan. Yes, it is really scary what they can do to us. 100%. That's right. Hydroxychloroquine is good, but ivermectin. Oh, it is much better. Oh, okay. You just said don't get it. Angel, speak your truth and your mind. Feel better. Thank you so much, Cousin Paulie. All right, guys. My name is Tigger. What? My name is Tigger. MRE gave me chicken bones. All right, guys. I'm going to go now because I want to go take all my Oh, it has been 1 month? It has been 1 month, and I hope much more. Thank you, Kremel. I didn't even know when I came on here. Thank you, Kremel. Nick Fazzini, Angel, that is what we call the streets a gentleman. What a down-to-earth guy. Who are you talking about? I missed something? JTP, are you talking about? Who are you talking about? Chicken soup. Yes, I've been living on chicken soup for 2 days. Well, today's the 3rd day because I was afraid I was going to catch it. So I started early with the chicken soup. I have to make some more tomorrow. Yeah, lots of fluids. I know. Seltzer. Lots of seltzer. Yes, now you're monetized. Yeah, I don't know how the super chats got on here, but they're on here. At least I don't think I filled out anything for that. Angel, Hun, there is ivermectin. Oh, for human. Oh, okay. For animals, you should not buy the one for animals that was recommended. I have the real stuff. Oh, okay. Okay, I get it. You don't have to explain that. You know what and who you are, period. That's right, Nick. That's right. Okay, guys, I'm going to go now because I need to go take my whole vitamin regime before Jeff's Mob Talk radio show starts. I want to thank you all so much. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. Your channel automatically gets super chats after. Oh, okay. Okay. Great show and good luck. Glad you're not going along with the rest of the sheep. They're the reason we're losing our rights. Oh, I don't know what that means, but well, I'm not going along with them. Okay. Bye, Vikings. Thank you all again so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for being here. And thank you, MRE, who is my favorite. And thank you for Justice Tech Pros, who is my favorite as well. Thank you so much, everybody. Go to Mob Talk Radio and take care. Thank you, BK Shallon. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Good night. I'll see you over at Mob Talk Radio.